Terence Balelo is a hungry young man.
It is up for grabs once more between two incredible athletes.
EFC107.
Striking game, phenomenal. He throws down with bad intention.
Live from the EFC Performance Institute. Ladies and gentlemen, someone's O has got to go.
Oh man, it's going to be fireworks.
Terence, the Black Panther Balelo.
Gift the Day Walker.
These are two warriors, the baddest men on the continent, going head to head for the biggest prize in African MMA.
In the EFC Flyweight Championship of the World.
Damn! What's happening, Fight Week Show fans, Fight Week Show people? Then we are back. And look what the cat has dragged in. We got Gift Walker. We got Terence, the Black Panther Balelo, up in the house for this style interview. Thank you very much for joining us. These two are going to be throwing down at EFC107 for the Flyweight Championship of the World. Salute to both of you for joining us. Let's start with Gift Walker. How are you doing, my brother?
Hey, Mr. Ola, I'm doing great, my brother. I'm doing great. How's things going that side?
Oh, things are well. Things are doing good. I'm so excited to have both of you on this show right now for the build up as we go into the fight week. Terence, the Black Panther Balelo, how are you doing, my brother? Welcome to the show, my brother.
I'm doing well, Ola. I'm doing well. Just grateful, thankful, and blessed, man. Thank you so much for having me on the show again, giving me the platform to shine.
Fantastic. Both of you. There's one thing that I want to drop first in front of both of you. Thank you so much for doing this. But over a year ago, I'll say near enough 18 months, when this whole trajectory happened, I said at one point, I see both of you, I vision both of you scrapping for the belt at the top. And down the line, the announcement came about, and we got it from EFC. They officially announced it that both of you are going to be competing for the flyweight title on the 7th of September. Let me stick with you first, Terence. What did you feel when you got the news, when everything was signed, is official from EFC, that this fight was going to happen?
Yeah, so 5 names were thrown at me. 5 names. Four guys said no. Gift is the only one who took it. So much respect for him for taking the fight. And this fight has been in the making way before. Because a lot of guys would ask me, when are you fighting Gift? When are you fighting Gift? Even before I was in the EFC. And I told them all, listen here, me and Gift is going to fight for the belt. And it's happening now. It just shows that the law of attraction is real. Now I manifested it, and it's happening 7th September. I'm grateful for the opportunity and the platform, and go out there and shine, man, become a world champion.
Gift, cast your mind to the day when it was officially announced by the EFC. I mean, what was you doing? How did you receive the news? And what was your overall feeling?
My overall feeling, dude, I'm super excited for this fight. Like, for me, there were 2 guys at the top of the division for me. It was Terence and it was Tumelo. And obviously, like, Tumelo has it, like, he's fought a few fights, but I don't think he's quite proved himself in the flyweight division yet. Not anything against him. He's had opponents pull out and everything. But Terence has fought some names that even I fought, and he convincingly. So even like me and my mom, we talk about everything. Like, after me and you had to talk, my mom was like, I have a feeling you're going to fight Terence. And when the fight got announced, it was kind of like, we knew it was going to happen. So it's super, like, it's great. We are both young, hungry athletes, and we're just going to go and put on a show for the fans. I think it's going to be great.
Fantastic. I mean, both of you are supremely confident that you're gonna be the 125 champ as well as the next big star, and only one man can win. Uh, one must go back and reassess. One will win. Two members of the Fight Week Show family. Both of you are members of the Fight Week Show family, but you got to go to war for this title. And look, we're gonna be there rooting for both of you. We're gonna be there supporting both of you. But let me come to you first, Terence. Who has the better game plan here going into this fight?
I wouldn't say game plan, get the game plan, whatever. Because listen, we both good. We both good in this division. I give credit where credit is due. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna put up a show, and the best man is gonna win, and that's gonna be me. So 10-7. Nothing but respect for gifting his team. They've sold me nothing but respect every time I meet them at the PI. So this is just my time, man. Or this is my time, and yeah.
Gift, what about you? Coming into this bout, how hungry are you? And do you feel Terence has the same hunger that you have for this belt, that you have for this legacy that you want to put on your name?
I should hope so, man, because he's the guy standing across from me. And I think, like, anytime you step into the cage, and if you're not going to be hungry, especially at our level, you're going to get put away badly, like, regardless. So I do feel Terence, he comes to fights every time. He's sharp. He's very slick, man. He's a great fighter. But as confident as he is, I'm just as confident. And that's what's going to make this fight so amazing. We're both young and hungry. And literally, we've been saying this. Like, you've even been saying this fight has been in the making. So I am very, very confident in my skills. I feel I've ticked all the boxes. Like, everybody has a game plan so we get hit in the face. So, like, I don't think you can go into a fight with a set game plan, but you have an idea on how a fight's going to go. And just like he thinks he's going to be the world champion, I also believe I'm going to walk out with that belt. And like you said, there can only be one winner. So September 7th, we find out who's going to come out on top, yeah?
100%. 100%. Sticking with you, Gift, while we wait for Terence to reboot. Going into this fight. Welcome back, Terence. Going into this fight, I want to know what traits, the things that you fall back on the most, whether it's heart, whether it's determination, whether it's blood, sweat, and tears. What traits separates you from the winner to the loser in a fight like this? Gift.
Honestly, man, I won't lie, man. I've been doing this since I was 13, so I could say it's hard to everything, but it's not. It's nothing like that. I think it's just my love for this game, man. Like, I am so committed to this game. Like, this is all I think about. And no disrespect to Terence or even to the EFC, but I see this as like it's a stepping stone to my career. I'm literally, I've got big things planned for after this fight, and that's what I'm working towards, and that's what I'm aiming towards. So this is a great opportunity, and I'm grateful for it. But like, this is only a small little step in my journey, man. And like, that's how I see it, man. If I'm gonna focus too much on this fight, it's gonna consume me, and I can't let that happen. So I know there's big stakes and everything, but I treat it like another day in the office, man. It's just another day in the office, and that's what separates me from the rest of this division.
Terence, how does that make you feel to hear Gift say, no disrespect, but you're a stepping stone to a bigger thing for him? What do you feel when you hear that from Gift?
Just it makes me. It's almost like I feel like my back is against the wall going into this one, and when my back's against the wall, and odds against me, I always come out there and prove them wrong and shine. So yeah, I also got big planned. Being in talks with people from Asia, with Americans, in talks with people from the UAE. So I also got big things lined up for myself. Yeah, like he said, I'm a stepping stone in his story. He's a stepping stone in my story as well. So we both aim here to do great things, man. We both aim to make a better life for ourselves and our families, and become huge in the sport. So it's just who's gonna show up on that night, September 7th, and that's me.
As you guys can see on my shirt, I got respect the fight. I'm all about respect, especially for the guys that do the type of stuff that you guys do. And salute to both of you for even stepping here today to put this together. Gift, you go by a tag, Lions only. That mentality that you go with, Lions only. This is from, again, with the gym and the boys that you train with in the gym. You go by that mentality. We have Black Panther over here, and it's synonymous with greatness, to do great things. Both for your taglines, both for your inner animals, symbolizes something great for both of you and for the outside people looking in. But in your case, Gift, how do you apply this Lions only mentality in this bout?
Man, that's like not only in this bout, I mean in life. That's how I apply lines only. If you look at a line, even when he's about to, let's say, let's talk about an older line. Even when like he knows, like, flip, this might be the end. This Volderpiers, he's got me. You have to still put that line out. Does that make sense? You have to kind of kill a line, or else he's not going to stop. And that's how I'm approaching this fight. Like, I do feel like Terry said, he's back against the wall. My back's also against the wall, man. It's a win or lose situation. Yeah, there's no win-win in this fight. There's literally no win-win. You know, my other fights there was win-win situations. This is no win-win. There's a win and a loser in this fight. So literally, I feel like you have to put me out in this fight. And if that doesn't happen, like, that's where Lions only comes in. You understand, man? It's hard, man. It's hard. You got to come in and you got to go for the kill.
And Black Panther, your tag name, how do you apply it in this fight, and maybe not only in this fight, like Gift just said, but in life as well? But how do you apply the Black Panther coming on top in this exact situation?
I'm always my mindset is risk and reward. That's my mindset, risk and reward. Ever since I grew up, since I was a kid till today, I've been taking risks every single day of my life. And me taking risks all the time, and I'm just reaping the rewards, man. I came into the EFC last year, September. Now I'm fighting for the belt by taking risks. So the same thing's gonna happen September 7th. I'm going in there, taking a risk, and I'm gonna get rewarded for it. Become a world champion.
Let me stick with you, Terence, for this next question. What do you respect the most about your opponent? And the follow-up question, what do you feel sets you apart from your opponent? But what do you respect the most about him? And then what do you think sets you apart from each other?
Nah, nah, he's a chill dude. He's a chill dude. Come on, you gotta respect each other. Now, when we step in a cage, it's different. But outside of the cage, I always show respect. I never overlook my opponents. And if he feels like he's overlooking me, that's on him. You know, all the guys I fought before overlooked me, and they told me after the fights. Ever since in amateur days, told me always, I overlooked you after the fight. So I hope he's not overlooking me, because I'm not overlooking him. I respect him as a person and as a fighter. He's a very chill guy, and he always showed me love, man. He always showed me love, even his whole team. So I'm he's a super chill dude. So yeah, it's yeah, it's it.
And you, Gift?
Man, firstly, thanks, Terrence. Like, thank you for that. And same to him, man. Like, after every fight that I've been to of Terrence, man, I've always given him his flowers, man, because I respect, like, he's a very, very slick kid. And I think that's the opponent, the mistake his past opponents have made. They think just because he's slick, they're gonna like out pressure him and everything. So I've not overlooked him, not one bit. Like every fight I go in, I treat every opponent like he's either a world-class wrestler, a world-class striker. Well, so I've treated this guy like I'm fighting the cream of the crop, which I am. I feel he is the best in this division, apart from myself. So I've ticked all the boxes. I know this guy is gonna come. He's gonna come out hungry. He's gonna come out hot, man. He's gonna bring the fight, man. That's what Terence is known for. That's why he's the Black Panther. Yeah, he's gonna bring the fight. But what sets me apart is, man, I just feel. There's seasons in life, and maybe I'm wrong. September 7th we'll find out, but I feel just maybe right now it's not his season, it's my season, and that's where I'll walk out with the world title, man.
100%. This is one of the questions that that's so close to my heart, and I'm going to put it to both of you. I'm going to start with you first, Gift. What have you been most excited about in the build up to this fight, and what's upset you the most in the build up to this fight? This is a two-part question. Leading into this fight, what's excited you the most, and what's upset you the most? Maybe something the promotion haven't done, maybe something that you haven't gotten around to doing as you would have liked it to be done, and what has excited you the most about the build up to this fight as well? Tell the people.
So honestly, what's excited me so much, I'm excited for the first time in a while. Like, I've had, those like I was listening to an interview of John Jones, and he was like, if you're not having like bad dreams, or if your opponent's not sitting on your mind constantly, it's probably not going to be like that type of a fight. Whereas for the first time in quite a while, I've had those butterflies in my tummy. I'm like, oh, this is going to be crazy. So I'm so excited for this fight. That's it. Like, this fight, it keeps me up at night. I'm so motivated for it. But in the second part of the question, what upsets me is we are both two young, hungry, undefeated fighters. And no disrespect to you, Ola, but you are promoting this fight way better than our organization. And that's crazy, right? It's absolutely crazy. Like, they should be hyping the shit out of this fight, man. They should be going balls to the wall. But hey, I'm not the guy running EFC. So I'm super grateful for EFC and everything. And let it be known, I will make this like, I hope they do see this as well, because we are two young and hungry guys with phenomenal records. They should be hyping this fight to the max, which they are not. So I'm super grateful for you and the Fight Week show. But like I said, I'm thrilled. I'm over the moon for this fight, man. I'm so excited. Like, so excited. Like a kid on Christmas.
Fantastic. And thank you for that one. Thank you for that one there as well. Really appreciate that shout out there. What about you, Terence? What's excited you the most in the build up to this fight, and what's upset you the most during the build up of this fight? Like I said earlier, maybe something from promotion, maybe something within your camp that that you've not been able to do. Same question goes to you. What are the things that excite you and upset you about the build up?
Yeah, this fight excites me. Like, Ola, there hasn't been, ever since this fight got announced, I haven't stopped thinking about the whole fight. I haven't stopped thinking about Gift, because he's a dangerous opponent, man. Like, every fight I get into, always put myself in bad situations in my mind. And I don't know why. But it just shows that if you really, it shows that the fight means something. It shows it means something. And I feel like this is God molding me, and what's that next level and next chapter of my life when I become world champion. So just like even last night, I was like, yeah, can't I sleep properly because I'm waking up 3 a.m. in the morning? I'm thinking about the fight. I go pay attention about the fight. Even now, sitting here listening to you guys, I'm thinking about the fight. I'm visualizing. I'm playing in different scenarios in the cage. I'm thinking about the workout. I'm thinking about the weigh-ins, all of it, the whole fight week. So if, like Gift said, a butterfly feelings, man. If you don't get that, don't fight, because I got that every single time against any opponent. And yeah, what upset me is just I don't know, man. It's just upsets me the most is that Zulu boy called us bumps. That's the only thing that upsets me.
Yeah, I see Zulu were trying to get involved as well, man. And I see both for your responses to him, man. You know what I mean? But that's a story for another day. That's a story for another day, guy. So let me ask you guys this. Going into this fight, is it a grappler versus striker situation? Is it a striker versus striker? What's the situation going in this? We just finished with Terence. We stick with Terence and then go to Gift.
And he's stubborn just as me, man. So I don't think we're gonna grapple or wrestle this in this one. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna throw hands and see who's got the best hands in this division, and we can take more shots. So I don't think he's gonna grapple. He's too stubborn, just like me. What do you say, Gift?
Yeah, man. I think. Well, I won't lie to you, man. You hit anybody hard enough, they're gonna shoot. I'm not saying I'm gonna shoot, but I'm just saying, man. You hit somebody hard enough, man, he's gonna shoot. You look at even boxers, man. But just like going back to this, we are both very, very stubborn, man. We are both very stubborn. I think my last fight, like even I showed that, man. I was just like, fuck this guy, man. He was so like, it's not that he was tough, man. It's just the shots that I normally hit people with in the gym that put them away, he was still there. So that's why I took him down to the ground. And like that fight with Dasher Woodley, everyone thought I was gonna grapple him. Like, don't make it a mistake to think like I'm a grappler or Terence is a striker, because Terence, if I'm not mistaken, he choked on Martin with the rear naked choke, like quick stuff. So I think we both like we're skilled in all facets of the game. We are really good athletes everywhere. So I don't think you can put it as grappler versus grappler, striker versus striker. I think it's just if you really want to put a label to it, you put it on as two hungry kids about to beat the brakes off each other. And that's what I label this fight, because that's what I'm going for.
Emmanuel, yes.
Sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
I like that. I like that, Emmanuel. Okay. I'm going to ask you guys one final question, and thank you so much for being here and doing this. This is incredible. Again, when Leroy, shout out to Leroy, he's been doing the Lord's work in the back. He always does. Big up to Yan Yan doing all the research. Salute to those guys. These are all part of the team that makes everything come together like he has done, and we always got to give those guys their flowers. I wanted to ask you guys, for those people that have never tuned into an EFC match or even into an EFC event, why should they tune in to watch both of you on this bout? Why should they tune in to come and see Gift versus Terran for the flyweight title, for the EFC flyweight title? Gift, we'll let you go first. Why should people come and see this that have never seen this before?
Man, since EFC, like even before EFC, like I don't think, even in the fights that didn't go my way, I've never been in a boring fight in my whole life, man. There's never been a fight that's like, what a snooze fest. Even if I lose, it's a cracker fight, and everybody, you get your buddies with. So if you've never like seen EFC, this is probably a great fight to start watching it. And for the fans that know of me, you know, man, it's gonna be crazy. You can expect fireworks from me, from ding 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 to the final bell.
There you go, people. What about you, Terence? Why should people tune into this event? People that have never seen the EFC event before, why should people tune in? Why should people come and find out about Terence, the Black Panther Balelo?
Just look at my fights. Look at my fights, and look at this year, man. Look at this year. From the boxing to the MMA, look at the matchups this whole year's been. The matchup this whole year's made. Look, you got Javante versus Garcia. You had Justin Gaethje versus Dustin Poirier, and now you got Keith Walker versus Terence Balelo. Just look at the matchups, man. This is a crazy year. This is the Jordan year, man, and this is the breakthrough year. People, they better tune in for this one, because from the get go, we're gonna go at it, and we're just gonna throw. We're gonna throw and bust each other up. There's gonna be blood spilled, but it's gonna be good blood. You know, there's not gonna be bad blood, but we're gonna beat each other up for 25 minutes non-stop. And I'm ready to go to work September 7th. And I know he's down too. So yeah, let's break each other's face, man.
Fantastic. Boy, I can't wait for this fight. I can't wait for this bout. I can't wait to see these two go at it for the flyweight title. Either way, I'm going to be excited for whoever wins. Like I said, I fuck with both of you heavily, and this one here is so close to the heart. And thank you so much for pulling up today. Before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank? Your team, your coaches, your sponsors, people that your support network. We go with you first, Terence. People that you want to give a shout out to and thank.
And first of all, I want to give a shout out to you, Ola. Thank you for doing the best you can to promote this fight, man. I appreciate you and the Fight Week show and everyone who's on board with you, the whole staff. Yeah, thank you so much for this. It means a lot, man. It means a lot, really. And to go out there September 7th and put up a show and let the UK people watch as well. So it's all because of you. So thank you so much. And I want to thank everyone who came on board, sponsors. Thanks for being part of this journey. And give a shout out to my team for pushing me to recruiting sessions, for these back-to-back camps, and just being there for me every single day and taking me to that dark place. So I love them all. I love my family back home. So after this fight, I'm gonna take the belt home to Swellendam and put it on my grandma's lap, man. It's gonna be amazing. And yeah, shout out to Gift as well for taking the fight, man. Let's go put up a show, champ.
And what about you, Gift? Please, the floor is yours.
Man, firstly, I want to thank my family and my friends. They've been my support system since I've started this, man. I'd love to give credit to anyone, but it's like, as tough as what I am, is these people that hold me together. They're the glue that keeps Gift Walker going, man. Like, there are days I really are. I'm super talented, but I'm so lazy. I'm so lazy. And it's these guys that push me every day to do what I need to do. And I'm forever grateful to them. My sponsors have been super amazing. But Ola, you have also been amazing. But all praise goes to Jesus, man. I want to thank the Lord, my Lord and Savior, for giving me this opportunity. It's been 10 years in the making. 10 years in the making. I started this journey when I was 13 years old. I'm now 23. It's like there's a song called "Written in the Stars," and this is what it is. It's written in the stars, man. So I'm super grateful for the Lord for keeping me on the straight and narrow and giving me the chance to go fetch this full title. So yeah, man, I just can't wait to go throw it down. Thank you as well, Terence. Dude, you're amazing. Can't wait to get in there, throw some knuckles, man. It's gonna be awesome.
Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. You've heard it from these two gentlemen. 7th of September is gonna be going down. EFC107 between Terence the Black Panther Balelo against Gift the Daywalker on the 7th of September. People go and tune in. Go and follow them on all their social media. Go follow them on Instagram. Follow them on Twitter, wherever the social media platforms are. Go and follow them. Go support them. Go on the EFC website and go and subscribe to the EFC website. That's the only place you're going to be able to see this fight. So go down there, subscribe. These guys need your support. They need the eyes. They need the awareness about this fight, and they're doing everything they can to make sure that they got the eyeballs on this fight so they can put on the show for everyone that's supporting these two fighters. So salute to everybody that's joined us today. Big up to all of you. And on the 7th of September, we're going to see who gets their hands raised between these two gentlemen. Up onto the next video, people. Hasta la vista. We're out. Salute.
Much love.